Hi, everyone. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Um, I am starting off with my super green chocolate because I like to have, even though I like the berry flavor, I think the berry flavor actually tastes better. But I like putting the chocolate because I don't want to have two drinks in my keto tea, and it actually makes my keto tea tastes a little bit more like cocoa. So, like I said, I'm not a big fan of keto tea because I hate chai. I hate the chai flavor, spiced chai, but it actually is pretty good. So highly recommend it. Okay. So as I'm making my tea, my chocolatey tea, I would like to spend some moment and talk about Wendy Williams. I had 4 hours of Wendy this weekend, and let me tell you that she knows how to market herself more than anybody that I actually, sometimes I hate the foam at the top. At least that's simple. So I don't have to deal with the foam. Okay. Okay. So I spent my 4 hours this weekend with Wendy Williams, and you can't convince me that she is over the hurt and the pain that her ex-husband did. And let me say that I don't know if I'd be over it. I will say that I would want to physically harm the other woman, because how dare you? I mean, she seems to be, you can, like I said, nobody can convince me that she's cool. I don't think she's cool. She's not cool with the other woman. She's not cool with none of how any of this played out. And she has every right to be angry, hurt, bitter, disgruntled. And I think what's interesting about the documentary and the movie is that it really made it I think it took pains to try to get us to sympathize with her plight. And even though she says, I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me, really? You cried the whole 2 hours in the documentary. I mean, the entire 2 hours was waterfalls. How can we not feel sorry for you? You almost make us forget how rude, yeah, rude you are. You so close to make us forget that you are a very rude person. And yeah, and even me, I was like, do you need a hug? Can I give you a hug? And that's the power that I think that she does very well in telling this story. She told us a very, very compelling story that really hit into our heartstrings, because this guy was a jerk. I mean, he was cheating. I mean, and look, I understand also her position of being cheated on and staying. Being cheated on and staying, people are always quick to tell you to leave your spouse and stuff. But I mean, that is a very easy statement to do. And and it is difficult to leave. And everybody has their reasons and justifications for leaving or not leaving. And I don't judge people for the leaving or staying component. I will say, though, um, I will say that I don't think, even though she was married to him for 22 years, or yeah, 22 or some odd years, I still think that there's more to her story than Kevin. Like, because it really doesn't tell you, like, okay, what is she doing post? Because they've been divorced for what, 3 years, 3+ years. So tell me what's happening now. It doesn't get us there. It doesn't get us to. It doesn't really take us very far. Even in, like, it skips through, and I think that Wendy Williams deserved definitely a mini series. I thought that the acting was good for a lifetime. I did not complain about that. I did complain about Charlemagne. I think Charlemagne could have had a better actor. Um, but Charlemagne didn't want to be in the story, and so he didn't clear himself. And I will say too, I haven't said this, is that Charlemagne, when he talks about Wendy and Kevin, especially Kevin, he tenses up. And so on the Breakfast Club, when he's talking about stuff like this, he definitely tenses up. So clearly, he's not free from these people. And he says it, like, I think he openly says, like, I'm going to therapy to talk about this, like, and to detox. And I think that that's a legit, oh, I think it's legit to be aware that you aren't also available and ready to move on from these people, from this situation, as much as you like to think you are. But as a whole, I thought that the movie was well done, well put together. I was stunned at how it carried on, and how deep this actually went, when she went and discovered, like, went to the other woman's house, well, the house that she paid for with her money, that she didn't know she paid for. When she went there, only to discover, yeah, they had like, they have a whole life. They had dogs. Um, yeah, I don't know how she was able to be as friendly and maintain